Welcome to Indiana Sports Beat Radio.
So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Time!
Three on the way. Oh! It went in! It went in! And Indiana wins the ball game!
Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni!
Full game for the win! Taylor's gone. Come on, touchdown, Indy! Woo! IU! America! They got a football team now!
It's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop!
Now, here's Jim Coyle.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Merry Christmas. Welcome into Simon Scott Assembly Hall. I'm Jim Coyle. Of course, there is Scott Laskowski, not in Assembly Hall. And I look kind of pink, purple. They've got the lights doing all kinds of crazy stuff here right now. So got crazy in here, a little dark. But Indiana wins tonight, 80-61 over Sienna. I don't know how to describe the game because it's kind of reminiscent of a game I just saw a couple of days ago where they just kind of destroy in the first half. Second half, different story, except for Tate Conaway has a great second half. He's the only guy, Scott, other than Tate and Conaway. Indiana goes 4 of 16 in the second half. But they get the win. It's a comfortable win. And I asked in the presser to Tate, and I didn't really get the answer to the question I asked. But I'm wondering if when they're getting these leads and it's a comfortable game, are they not staying locked in, not keeping their foot on the pedal, not keeping their hands on their throat? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering if that is just sinking in mentally and they're not taking the shots they should take and all that.
Yeah, we saw it in the Kentucky game as well as the Chicago State game last week too. And the second half droughts, for some reason, Kentucky, it was much more severe. That one really put us down there. Chicago State yesterday or on Saturday as well. That one was a big second half drought. Tonight, 1 for 11 during a stretch in that second half. That is going to be tough to come back from. We got to get that figured out. I don't know what it is. It's somewhere between the 10 and 16 minute mark of the second half. Maybe we are taking our foot off the gas, but we need to figure out a way to obviously avoid that moving forward, especially in the Big Ten season, as those games are going to be much tougher. We can't go, 4, 5, 6 minutes. We're 1 of 11 or scoreless. Last game was 0 for 15 from the 3-point line in the second half. And so we got to figure out the ways to avoid those droughts in the second half. We did start the game on an 18-3 run. Once again, coming up very hot to start the game, but then we kind of let the teams back in the second half. We got to figure out a way to avoid those droughts.
Game Boy, he likes Nick Dorn, and with good reason. Dorn's playing well, man. It's taken him a while to get over his injuries, but boy, he looks smooth out there, knocking shots down. Is he playing enough? I was wondering that myself. I looked at his minutes, and I'm like, I mean, not that he needs to start necessarily because they need somebody else when the 5 guys are not going to play the whole time. So when you can have those guys that are coming off the bench like him, man, he's like a starter. So that is incredible to have a guy like that you have no fall off. So he's doing great. I wouldn't mind seeing more minutes, but I can't remember how many minutes.
Yeah, he played 22 minutes, had 11 points, and was 3 for 6 behind the arc there. So a great game by him. I loved his game on Saturday as well. We just talked about the depth, especially moving into the Big Ten conference schedule here, as well as later in the year. We need to have a deep bench. Love what Nick Dorn did Saturday. Loved what he did tonight as well. Reed Bailey, only 6 points tonight. We got to have those other guys step up. Trent Sisley, only 9 minutes tonight. Everyone else basically just had 1. We played 6 or 7 guys. We got to figure out those guys who can help us each game, come up with those points, rebounds, assists, besides Connerway, Wilkerson, and DeVries. Those are going to be our main guys. We got to figure out the other guys that can step up. Obviously, as of recently, it has been Nick Dorn. He's done a great job on the defensive end, as well as the 3-point shooting as well. Went 2 for 2 from the free throw line with 11 points. So definitely want to see him step up as well. Those are going to be the guys that are crucial, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th guys on our depth chart here that can step up at different times during the game.
Yeah, and that's something they're going to continue to do. Add guys to that that they're still trying to get back. They're getting closer and closer. So if they can get those guys and get healthy, I can see this team being a lot more formidable. And I'm not saying that they're going to compete for the Big Ten championship, but you've got to be able to compete with Illinois, to compete and beat teams like Iowa, those middle of the road teams, and then compete against the bottom of the top. I don't think they're there yet. They're from what I've seen, they're just not there yet. But a big part of that is they don't have the horses, man, and you got to have the horses. So, especially when you don't have the epitome of the lineup that you would really like to have, and so hopefully they can get healthy quick, and it'll help that team out a lot.
Yeah, we saw it against Minnesota. Obviously, a tough road loss there. Our first Big Ten matchup of the season. Kentucky, Louisville. We've seen it against those teams as well. When we play the top competition, we do see the depth a little bit of an issue, and certainly getting the guys back healthy. Josiah Miles, hopefully getting him some more minutes, stepping up, and Trent Sisley as well. We want to find basically our main 8-9 guys that can really carry us throughout the season, and we'll see where things go from there. But our top 3 guys, DeVries, Conaway, Wilkerson, carried us again tonight, and we're making strides. We'll learn from this and continue to get better. A big positive from last game was our free throw shooting tonight, 26 of 30, 87%. Big improvement from last week as well. Got to make those freebies at the line, and it was an encouraging sign to see that today. 9 of 24 from the 3-point line. We had 46 attempts last game, and so obviously we took a far less amount this game. I don't know if that was a talking point. Maybe find the best shot, not just the 3, especially taking those tougher threes, the catch and shoots, the wide opens. We'll want those all day. We'll love all of our guys to take those. We're going to live and die by the 3 all year. We can see that's going to be a theme. Want to make sure that the majority of those go through the net.
That's a good look behind it. That's a good view. Got the lights down.
No better place than Assembly Hall, Jim.
Look at that. I mean, you got the lights down. You got can't see it as well as the look, but just the aisle lights kind of lit with the house lights.
It's one of my favorite places in the world, right there, Jim. Assembly Hall, baby.
But crowd was good because they didn't have the students, so you had a lot of people that were getting to see a game and normally don't get to come to Assembly Hall, and you could tell it was a different crowd. The one thing I could tell, because there was something happened and they didn't respond like they normally would, like when the beer's going to close, all the booze usually rain down, not so much. And then there was an IU thing that they missed out on because they're just not into the normalcy of it. But good to see people that normally don't get to see games come out. I got to see some peeps that listen to the show every day, and appreciate you guys. It's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people out. Some from South Bend, from right here in Bloomington, but all around. But man, good one. And doesn't take much here tonight to do this one out, but we've got lots more coming up throughout the season. Next one's not till Washington, bro. But
January 4th.
It's all right. We got a big game in between.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Going to the Rose Bowl. Going to be a great game out there. We'll see where this football team ends up. And then, the team's got a big 2-week stretch here where they're off. Obviously, we have a good chunk of the season in so far. We can learn from what we need to learn from. Obviously, competing with the top competition as well. Coach DeVries is going to use these next few weeks to get better, learn from our mistakes, and we'll sharpen up starting this Big Ten season.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it would be Connor Enright is doing great defensively, like you said there, Game Boys. It would be nice to get some scoring from him. I think you will get some, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. He's not a guy that you want shooting 3-pointers, if you want to be honest with you, because his percentage, I don't even have to look it up. I guarantee it's probably 25% or less. So, but Fred has a good question. How will the 12-day layoff help this team? I don't know if it's going to help it. Because they're going to be off. I mean, they're gone. So, they just don't. I don't know. I just don't feel like they're just there yet, locked in yet. But
Yeah,
We'll
I'd
see.
like to see Connor Enright. He's got he plays 27 minutes a game, averages 3 points a game. So we would love to see a guy playing that many minutes, at least get it closer to double digits, somewhere around 8, 9, 10 points a game to help out there. So hopefully we can find him some more opportunities in terms of the scoring. But once again, the glue guy, he's a defensive guy, but playing 27 minutes a game, we certainly don't want to have, Wilkerson and DeVries, we don't want to rely on them for 20 or 25 a game. So we'd love to see those other guys step up, especially Connor Enright with him playing 27 minutes a game. Would love to see more than 3 points a game there.
Absolutely. Scott Laskowski, appreciate you, my friend, as always.
Absolutely.
Always fun. And more importantly, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by, no matter when and where. Back tomorrow as well. Make sure you're checking out Indiana Sports Beat Radio if you're not already. In Fort Wayne, Evansville, Hammond, Chicago, and can't say it just yet. Got a new one coming. Can't wait.
We're close, baby.
Buddy. Scott, you have a great night.
All righty. You as well, Jim. Go Hoosiers,
For those
baby.
of you that don't follow us on the normal radio show, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But we'll see you the next time. Scott, Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend.
Yep. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Appreciate you. Have a great night.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening to Indiana Sports Beat Radio. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page for more clips and team coverage of Indiana basketball, football, and more. You can also find full episodes and tons of other content on thehoosier.com. We'll see you next time for another edition of Indiana Sports Beat Radio.